What's going on, NGT Games? Geirbiscohn here, and I'm bringing you guys some Crysis 2. And check out this spawn right from the very start of the game. I don't know who should feel bad, me or that guy, because that was a crazy spawn. I'm spawning right in the middle of the chaos here. But anyway, guys, I have been loving Crysis 2. It's a lot of fun, and this guy gets owned. He just gets camped. Look at that. Anyway, dudes. So I'm really enjoying this game. I've been playing a lot of Crysis. It's probably my favorite game mode. And this video that I want to show you guys is on the PC. Because I have this game on the PC and the PlayStation 3. And I play it, I would say I've been playing it equally on both, though I have been leveled up more. I'm leveled up more on the PlayStation. I think that's just because I find it a lot easier to play on the PlayStation, just because I'm so, you know, I've grown up as a console player, so I don't quite have the same skill, if you will, on the PC, the mouse and keyboard. And so I'm just better on the PlayStation, you know, aim assist, all that stuff. PC doesn't have aim assist, so it can be a little bit more difficult at times, especially for someone like me who is from a console background. That said, this game, I would say this game is a pretty good game. It's a 2-to-1-ish. Oh, look. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You can't hide from me, son. I go up like roughly 2-to-1 on the kill death, a little bit higher than that, and I play the objective, I would say, pretty well. Though I do have my moments of fail, kind of like that one, where I was too focused on the dog tag and picking it up than on the enemy shooting at me. You know, it happens once in a while. And this guy, I think, was too focused on trying to get a super dive on me. What's the jump bomb or whatever that attack is? So I shot him in the face. Anyway, so Crash Site, like I said, is probably my favorite game mode. It's unlocked at an earlier level than the other game modes are, and it's the most kind of... it's definitely more like Headquarters than it is like Domination in Call of Duty, but I would compare it to Domination in that it's just kind of the game mode that everyone goes to when they want to play an objective game mode, because it's not necessarily the most strategy-oriented. It's not like the Extraction game mode, which I plan on covering for you guys in Crysis 2, where there are certain objectives and you have to... It's kind of like Capture the Flag, but it's... No, it's, you know what? It's not like Capture the Flag, because there is Capture the Flag in this game. It's more like, I don't know, it's more like a demolition almost, although we have to escape with the objective. Anyway, enough comparing to Call of Duty. Here I am running towards the objective like a noob. Oh, is that? Oh, that's our gunship, so it's all good. Never mind. It's our own gunship, so I don't got anything as much to worry about. So, looks like we're taking over this objective here pretty nicely. So, the main thing I want to talk to you guys about in this video doesn't really have much to do with the actual gameplay. It's more of a general tip and strategy for the game. It's more of like this game requires a certain skill set that other shooters don't, and it revolves around the stealth and the armor. It revolves around the nano suit and its abilities. That energy bar. Really, that energy bar is what makes this game so much different than every other game that's out. Because everything you do just about is dominated by that energy bar. Whether you want to sprint, whether you want to use your armor, use your stealth, whether you want to jump high, whether you want to use your power melee. I don't know if you can do it in multiplayer. I think you can, but in the single player at least, I haven't actually done it in multiplayer just because it's not my main focus. I'm generally just focused on shooting people. But you can power kick like cars and stuff and send them flying, and that's a lot of fun, at least in the single player. So I imagine you can do it in multiplayer too, but I don't think there's as many. You know what? I think I have done it in multiplayer. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's neither here nor there. The point is, everything revolves around that energy bar. So, and then what's important is finding a balance to that energy bar and to your abilities, and knowing when to use what. Now, it would seem obvious, but you'd want to use your armor when you're in a gunfight and your stealth when you're out in the open. And actually, this is an interesting little spot in the game. I actually get killed here because my gun actually just won't fire. I think it was some sort of glitch. Some glitch somehow in my registering the mouse click to the game. Right about here it comes. Yeah, right here. Like my gun just didn't shoot. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't firing. And you know what? It might... I don't know, may have been some kind of lag, but that guy was just hip-firing an LMG like a boss, which is kind of retarded. That LMG had some seriously tight hip-fire. I don't know if I like that too much. But anyway. Do I get this guy? Nope, don't get this guy. I hope my teammate got him. Yeah, he got him. Alright. Oh, Mr. Heavy Machine Gun. Sorry, dude. Those heavy machine guns are a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if it's like the lag in the game. Although this is PC, so the lag works a little bit differently. It's a dedicated server with ping, and I do actually happen to have a low ping in this game, and a lot of people have a high ping. And actually, I think that is partially why I was able to have some success in this game. Very connection-based game. Unfortunately, it's just you know, the better connection is going to generally win. It's just kind of the way it is with online shooters. But that's kind of why I prefer playing on the PC. You can at least have some control over my connection, or at least joining a server that's closer to me, you know, with a lower ping. Whereas console, it's all about who gets host, and it's just random, it seems. I mean, because the connections on PS3 at least are really bad at times. I mean, they can be good, they can be really bad. They're generally not ideal. But anyway, enough about that. So it would seem obvious, like I was saying, that when you get in a gunfight, you want to use your armor, and when you are out in the open, you want to use your stealth. And really, what it comes down to is just knowing the situation. If you're trying to flank a guy, if you know a guy is at a position and you want to get to him, it might be a good idea to use your stealth. But at the same time, you want to be careful not to drain your energy bar, because if you get up to that guy and for whatever reason you aren't able to kill him and he's able to get in a gunfight with you, you want to make sure you have enough energy there where you can throw up your armor, or you can jump and get away, or you can run and get away, or something. You want to make sure that you have enough energy on hand, that you don't find yourself in a situation where you're just getting screwed because you can't put up your armor and you can't put up your stealth. Another very, very important thing to remember is that when you're shooting your gun, if you're in stealth and you do anything as far as combat, if you melee, throw a grenade, you shoot a weapon, you will lose all your energy and your stealth will disappear. So that is something very important to keep in mind. So generally what I like to do is, actually when I'm playing on the PC, I have a gaming mouse that allows me to set my controls pretty much to however I want. Now the scroll wheel on my mouse, and this isn't going to be something that's relevant for you console guys, but it's the same idea. You know, you have on the console, you have your bumpers or your triggers on the PlayStation controller are the abilities, stealth and armor. So basically what you want to do is, if you're in stealth and you want to go to shoot, I generally don't go to drop stealth, but instead I go right to armor. So instead of going from stealth to nothing to armor, I go from stealth right to armor. And my gaming mouse allows me to have my scroll wheel. My scroll wheel has the normal click, and it also has a left and right where you can tilt it to click. Now when I'm using that, when I'm playing on PC, I have right set to stealth and left set to armor on my mouse, on my click wheel. So it's real simple to go back and forth for me from armor and stealth. So just what I find the most success is, if you're in stealth and you want to shoot somebody or melee somebody or throw a grenade, you go right to armor. Skip going back to normal, go right to armor, because you never know if that guy is going to turn on you, or if you just want to be prepared for whatever situation will arise from that. Oh, yeah, buddy. You didn't expect me to come back around the corner, did you? Anyway, like I was saying, it's just about knowing when to do what. So I just find that I always run my armor, the armor upgrade ability, that basically it is less of an energy drain while you're using armor, just because I do go into armor so often, because I find it much more useful to be able to take damage than it is, because when you're in stealth mode, you're a sitting duck. If they see you, you're not taking very many hits to go down. So you want to make sure that armor is ready to go, so you can absorb those bullets and just shoot the guy's face off. It might be a little bit cheap, but hey, it works, right? And that's what's important. So there's a victory. That was actually a pretty hard-fought game, 150 to 120. So that's a pretty fun game. I had a lot of fun when I was playing it, I remember. Just playing on the PC is a lot of fun. And partially because, you know what? It's 8v8. It's not just 6v6. So that's something very important, too. Having, what's that? So having 2 more people on each team, actually, it makes the game a lot more chaotic and fast-paced, which is awesome. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my channel for more Crysis 2 gameplay and stuff like this, and I will see you guys later.
Hey guys, we now have our own website. Actually, we've always had our own website, but why not follow us on there? There you'll find all our videos conveniently sorted into playlists by game, as well as videos from many other directors that are part of our NGT network.